From World of Concrete 2018 from the Las Vegas Convention Center, I'd like you to now meet Tim Nash, who's Director of Concrete Products for Wirtgen. How are you, sir?
Very well, thank you.
Nice to have you aboard.
Thank you and good morning.
Welcome to For Construction Pros.
Glad to be here.
We're talking about concrete pavers in this segment here.
Yes, sir.
And you've got some pieces of equipment out there. I see them all over the place.
I'll tell you, the concrete paving industry is up. There's a lot of activity this year.
Absolutely.
It's about time.
We went through those dull years. We don't need that again for
Exactly
a while.
right.
Absolutely.
Exactly right.
Well, tell us what you brought to the show this year that's new and exciting to the industry.
This year, it's been a cool year for us. We've introduced some new things that we've never done before for Wirtgen, and that is the 62 series. This is the worldwide launch of the SP62, which is our mainline paver for up to 25 feet.
Wow.
And that resides in a place in the market which probably 50% of the mainline paving that goes on is that size of machine. So it's a very important machine in our line.
Is it really that big a percentage?
Yeah, probably 50%. So you've got essentially your smaller single lane pavers.
Yeah.
You've got mid-range that goes up to 25 or so feet, and then beyond that's the 40-footer. And easily, I would say 50% is that size of machine from 18 to 25 feet.
My goodness, you wouldn't realize there's that much paving work going on in the country, would you?
Absolutely.
It really is. Well, tell us what this machine will do that your other machines in the lineup are not able to do.
One of the unique things about the 62, and for us internationally and globally, we supply a lot of slip-form pavers. Almost all of them up to now have been 4-track pavers. 62 is a 2-track version of that same series.
Really?
And it's the first time for us to display that technology here. So what it allows for contractors is the ability to pave, again, anywhere between 10 foot and 25 foot. And the frame structure for this machine allows you to make very quick changes between paving widths, which is a big deal. The jobs now are not set the paver in one direction and pave for 20 miles. The majority of the work now is cut up. The guys are constantly having to move and transport and mobilize the machine, so the ability to make these changes from one paving width to another in a shorter amount of time, it's all about productivity, uptime. And that's what the 62 series and the 64 series does really well. Hydraulic telescoping frames to allow you to make these quick changes in frame width. The pan as well, same technology, and the ability to load it, get it on and off the truck and pave, again, more uptime.
Does this extend the quality of the paving itself? I mean, does it do anything to the basic fact that you're paving a slab of concrete? Does it change the aspects of that?
The frame does have a lot to do with it. The rigidity, the weight of the tractor, it's an important part of the entire process, but the mold on that's your moneymaker. That's what's actually forming and creating the slab that we drive on ultimately. And the 62, the 92, the 124, all of the same mold. And this mold is ride spec driven. We've designed this mold for essentially two things. Number one, the ability to, again, make quick changes to keep contractors uptime as much as possible. The other thing is smoothness. It's designed for ride spec work, from the smallest paver to the larger paver. And therein comes the quality. So a combination of that frame design, the mold system, how that mold is designed and how it forms your concrete, and then the control system that ties it all in together, this is what ultimately gives you the quality.
Well, I was just going to comment that the R&D in this business has got to be just incredible.
And slip-form paving tends to be a little more specialized. You know, every project's a little bit different. Every contractor likes to do things a little bit different. So there's a lot of stuff that we provide that's not in a price book, per se. And the story that I like to tell is we've got a team, a small army of engineers, and in addition to their normal workload, in a given year, we probably do 190 requests that we get that are kind of off the shelf, or not off the shelf, specialized.
Right.
And of those 190 requests, they're usually actioned about 185 of them. So we're constantly changing, trying to make it whatever the contractor wants to make their job more efficient. We try to help.
Customer service based.
Absolutely, it's all about the customer.
Absolutely. Well, I'll tell you, the working group's been around a long time. Many innovations over the years. Your pavers are almost ubiquitous across the country. And you've got a lot of product out there and you're working on more, and this machine is at the show?
This machine is at the show, and in addition to the 62 that we're showing, We also introduced another application with a machine that we've had in our lineup for about 10 years now. It's the SP25. So it's not a new machine, but the application that we're showing is pretty special. Typically we pave with the mold between the tracks, a standard paver operation,
Right,
but sometimes contractors get into a situation where they have to pave zero clearance. That is, they don't have space for a track to go on the outside.
Exactly.
So we're showing here with the SP25 a mold, a 12-foot mold that's completely offset 12 foot to one side for zero clearance. That's never been shown at a show like this before. So we're pretty excited about that. It's
Well,
gotten
you
a lot
ought
of
to be
attention.
pretty excited about that. It's really a heck of an attachment.
Yeah, it's gotten a lot of attention, and it's not your day in, day out application. It's a special
Right.
application, but just to show the market that we can
It's
do this.
capable of doing that.
If you have that situation, we can address that.
And you never know going into a job what you're going to face actually, and all of a sudden there it is.
Absolutely.
And you guys have the result.
And the equipment, for the most part, on most models, has the ability to adapt and
Right.
change to very unique circumstances.
Right. Tim Nash, I really want to thank you for stopping by and bringing your message. It's been fun and enjoyable.
It's been a pleasure. Thanks
Very
for the opportunity.
interesting. Very interesting. Have a good show.
Thank you.
All the best to Wirtgen and all our friends over there.
Thank you very much.
From World of Concrete 2018.